Hello, everyone. John Frausto with Topspin Tennis. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to hit this low, short hop forehand. I had a subscriber ask, how do you teach that whipping effect on the forehand? We'll see it a lot with the pros where they receive this ball deep into their stance and they take it off the ground and have to redirect and lift up and across on the shot. Enjoy the video. Before we get started, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell as well. Don't forget, share it with your players and coaches. This can help a lot. All right, before we get into the tips, let's understand what is the intent with this shot, right? We get a ball that comes in deep. We could just block it back, but to me, I'd rather be more aggressive and redirect with some spin and pace on this shot and try to neutralize what they bring to me. The way you do that is with this lift and spin off the low ball. So basically that ball's coming low into my contact point. It's in, as far as contact points, I'm gonna say it's in zone 1. And zone 1's really gonna be from mid-thigh to my feet. We're receiving the ball there. There's pace provided since we're taking it on the rise. So we can still compress, but the key here is to lift and spin. How do you do that? How do you teach that? It's not easy. Well, let's just make that clear. It's not an easy shot. The way you're gonna do it is, one, you gotta stay relaxed. If you're too rigid here and too firm, you're not gonna be able to impart spin. Second thing you're gonna wanna do is you gotta use these legs. You gotta get athletic and set this right side and find that ball out in front. And basically what I'm doing from here is I'm going to take this top edge of the racket and I'm going to throw it here, and I'm going to assist with the bicep contraction. So you've got to stay relaxed, and what we're going to do is get athletic, and then we're going to lift up and across with the shot. The power's provided, right? It's a short hop, similar in baseball, right? You see a baseball player, a shortstop, when they're going to receive a short hop, they're not vertical. They're not here. What they're going to do is they're going to get an athletic base, set that right side, and then they're actually going to lift here. They absorb the ball. We're going to do the same thing on this shot. We're going to be here, and then we're going to lift and spin with that shot. Take that edge. We're going to get below the ball. We're going to throw that edge. This is where we get that lifting motion, right? We're going to lift, let that bicep contract, and almost try to lift with the legs as well. Let's show you a few of those shots. Want to demonstrate just with the drop feed kind of what this looks like. I want to find in front, and then I'm just going to lift up and across. The other thing is I'm not getting a lot of extension on this shot. I'm actually going to get real vertical with this because remember, the power's provided. So let's show you what this stroke looks like. And it's almost like a windshield wiper where the finish too is going to be more across the hip here. Watch the finish on the shot. So I'm thinking, take a little less of the ball since the power is provided, and then I'm going to lift up and across. Some of those follow-throughs, I could feel it coming more across my elbow. If it goes across the hip, that's going to be okay as well. It is not an easy shot. Hopefully this video kind of demonstrates some of the key checkpoints that you want to be thinking about. But by getting athletic, getting below that ball and lifting up and across, I'm feeling as if though I'm taking like a third of the ball. I don't want to hit it all. I really want to cut off a third of that ball and bring it back into the court. On the other side of the court, I have 4 cones, and that makes up the golden square. I'll get into the different targets on the court in another video, but the golden square is really, it makes an area around the side tee. That's a great area to hit to if you are able to open up the court with the shot. Usually you don't do it off an incoming ball that's hit hard, but for training purposes, I set that target up, and I want to use this low short hop forehand for a reference. So basically what I'm going to do is I've moved up. I'm at the service line now. So a lot of times, like when you approach the net, you may have to use the shot if it's below the net to try to bring the ball back into the court, right? So I don't have as much of a runway to work with now, but I do want to keep my racket head speed up, and the only way I can keep the ball in the court is by taking a third of that ball off, keeping the racket head speed up, and then letting the spin bring it back in. Here's a great drill to learn this shot. Very challenging shot, but a great way to teach that lift and spin off that short hop forehand. Probably be better to work like a deep square into the corner. So let's show you how that looks. This would probably be more appropriate for this shot because now I have a longer runway. Even though I've diminished my hitting space, going, you know, now that I'm at the service line, I'm going down the line with this shot. But so this ball is going to be below the net. So in order for me to get some net clearance, I've got to use some spin to bring it back in. So let's show you what this looks like with the lift and spin off the short hop forehand. So I made 3 out of 4 there, but it can be a challenging shot. But drills like this, where you're short hopping, using those legs, staying relaxed, taking a third of that ball are going to help a lot. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell as well. Coaches, players, parents, make sure you share this video. It's going to help. Thank you so much. Have a great day.